as clerk of the parliament, you know, or ya yen who say or a political person or two, instead of obi say we are purely neutral and an administrator. Obi amini okuje to ablakwa. Obi amini akando and obi amini Sam George. But the fact of the matter na portfolio na eden ekuta wono. We will make sure say Ghana for benya the full benefit. Now you see, people didn't understand what Afenyo Markins was doing. Sam George, what portray an image say, we are Christ-like. Or per se, Afenyo Markins per se, Ghana for you for who you are. And I'm going to educate Sam George. Kobada say, Ghana need to kwaya. Was a war call say, NDC for Kwajina Airport. Na omo stop Ghana for mutu kwan abani nyina so bi a kire se nipa na di bone wan ka se yen stop Kofi Tonto or say yen stop MPP for mutu kwan nyina. It's an act of illegality. The tiane se yen penyin for minority the omama ya tie ase ne se agreement a omo ne chairman no koye no ene se omo be veti nipa miensa echire ena omo sa ba yeso o yemfa nipa baako enka ho ena omo sa ba ena omo so yemfa nipa ne bi nso nya den enka ho entina kamia yese ade a ye sha ase ese nipa miensa no by 10:30 p.m. no ya ye nipa nsia no I feel majority ni baya yen sanfa nipa mienu enka ho at that time Charles tieni o nipa mienu na omo se yenfa omo nka ho no a foreign minister designate and health minister designate. This is almost 12 midnight. And a minority is yenya de sa ideally no de ye say yen nyina ye agree on a number say be na nipa say ne be veti. One, clerk of the parliament and our side of the house if he say clerk of the parliament no say oya politician. Na djuma ye de man so onye as clerk of the parliament no oya ye no say oya political person or two instead of obi say we are purely neutral and an administrator. One ma both sides na who say na nipa say na ye veti. Afei ya agree to 3 mo de call 4 ye call 4 mo de call 5 ye call 5 mo de call 6 at 10:30 p.m. almost 11 p.m. no mos yensa me veti health minister designate and foreign minister designate musumu nim say enipa mienu we a mo se yen veti no omo portfolios no very important until you cannot vet any of them for more than less than 2 hours or 3 hours. Enti dia na majority ni person mo ye ne say yem pushi okuje to ablaka through yem pushi akando through because masha adiasi fitiano pa kodru enu ba na mabre ti what would you do 30 minutes 15 minutes na ma end vetting ana minority for Debbie yem pne. These are two important portfolios. Your person you was sharp brain and adia chia ya homia ya restia ya well ready and positioned, you know. And you be vetis uncle for me. Yem pene ma mon fanko for we and me fat through very quickly na monko. Montiasi. Say ye ntiasi dia any you go ahead and vet. Say omunim say they can form a quorum. Etini say yeah say yenti ase dia ene yeah sorry kwa then they can go ahead and do what they want to do. Kamia say NDC for pese politics na omo ye no de bia no akoye I say they think they are smarter than everybody. And they are always looking for ways sabi mano de sumina so omo din se money ni wi a na de abehyew. Because nana ya asem amaken obi bia obetie asem amaken kraji tum say emfa kwanu Charles we dey emfa ne say we agreed to the 8 from the morning. You agree say be 8 ye emfa ne sa now about 10:30 p.m. Would you advise that we vet a health minister designate and a foreign minister designate at 10:30 p.m. when I wouldn't say over 12 hours already? Would you advise? When I wouldn't say Ghana for Obe Vetiama Yasheno, by that time, I retired to bed. Into one baby. When a baby. So even common sense scratch, let's say, at that material time, no, Mumpona Samu wish Ghana for well. Mu majority for na mu wish Ghana for well. Yes, Mokasa, you know what? A mere boy, any portfolios ake, and number who here no, young fan quachana. Na Ghana for the full benefits of the vetting. Musi no, enumere na yem veti okuje to ablakwa. Yem veti akando, enumere na. Now I am super proud of our minority. They can label us anything they want to label us, but I want to put it on record.
Micro minority, no.
Say, me see omo for a micro minority. We are super proud. And the micro minority proved, say, they are a mighty minority. They proved, said they are a mighty minority. I am proud of their achievements. I am proud of the fact that omo see what say no yam pne mamu me vetin kofoi enumre abra Ghana for kra no dodo na ada anopa ena anopa no nkruin ye sha ase ye nyina ya sorry ye nyina ya wa hoden. Our minds are fresh, we are ready. Say 10 hours kra na be veti one candidate be veti no, and they must get it and get it clear. Omuntimi ambushi obia. Look at what Dafia Mapo tried to do. Ahiafo was Nidina Ahiafo had to correct him. Oh, how Komu ambushi chamano. Omua party bao. Munina makotna say I agree say. Abano I vetting no. Ranking member no. Otimi answer questions. Otimi bisa questions any time will be our pay and how long be our pay say obusa question emre bia na ho and a time will be anya den en na ho and a number of questions be anya den enim afa mu betena vetting table no so a you now take a microphone unim se Ghana phone nyina hwe no no asheda ka kire chairman say chairman ada na yemfa time onto so na enye normal say creating the impression in the minds of Ghanaians say chairman ni a week. And a chairman no sujina ne na so say masa you cannot pretend they say minim madwuma na yen nyina na yetena si decide say ranking member betime abusa any number of questions for however long yen nyina na agiatum, and this is precedence ya dwuma ye ne sa na tie enye ne urefi say kenoforiata ye vetting for 2 days
and opeko another press 3 days impo
3 days impo na who time who virtue will be for 3 days. Now your virtue will be for 4 hours. Ubuafu. And today, they want to create that impression in the minds of Ghanaians. And I am super proud of Afenyo Markins and any team. I am super proud of them. So, I must stand up for Ghanaians. So, look, yam pene mamonya de mo pesa mo yeno. And then, gebe virtue okuje to ablakwa. And we'll vet him for however long we deem it appropriate. Obianti means stop the minority. Say 2 days crown ye be vetino. Obianti means stop and stop ye. Now ya remember
okuye to mo mi no pa ho.
Obia mini. But the fact of the matter na portfolio na eden ekuta wono. We will make sure say Ghana for benya the full benefit and your full understanding of who you are. Obia mini okuje to ablakwa. Obia mini Akando and Obia mini Sam George. Anyways, Nana ya Mimra Sam George asemso. Baby a Matthew Opoku Prempe obia medene boomano. Me say baby a Matthew Opoku Prempe napo. Baby a napo obia no medene napo boomano. Baby a esla usu obia no medene boomano. Charles ye ni kroma ena mo ka kire yen say napo ye arrogant
omaimu hana
omaimu musi napo ya arrogant esla ya arrogant adintra omo kyerɛ omo adwen a ɛna the way omo kasa ɛna sei ɛnura yɛ nyina yɛ hu yɛ de esi wɔ vetting committee enti me de napo booma no me de esla booma no ɛnɛ yɛ nyina yɛ hu ahomasoɔ papa yɛ kasa ahomasoɔ pa ɛnura yɛ nyina yɛ hu bi. Nana, you see, people didn't understand what Afenyo Markins was doing. Because Sam George what portray an image say, we are Christ-like. Now we are elder. And Afenyo Markins, put it to you say, Obia we are Christ-like.
Afenyo Markin,
put it to you say, so we are Christ-like. And yet, then I will chira wadwiya fa obi ho. Na ukase nipa ne or acti intogri wadwen kire ne wonsam kan no nse obi a oye Christ like and se obi a obey minister but people thought say a catch you movement na minority leader na ye den ehwehwe
catch you movement na ye den
say ye pe bibia ye beka se si anya da bi na opese Afenyo Marking pese Ghana fo nyina hu you for who you are. Uni pursue away. And approve 100%. Say uni pursue away and say, o can some na nye papa mpa o nyintum say asam na o kan no enye papa. You find every means and every way to justify what you said. And no na enra eyi neka. And I'm going to educate Sam George as a minister designate. So anymore I'm going to educate him. Enra he made a comment to say on December 8th or calling for comrades to go to all borders, all airports and stop any personal or travel.
As who?
That's the question. You see, Enra Sam George admitted to a criminality because Nana ya wohoi me Ghana ni me ntimi mfa ma adwene susu say Nana ya aye bone na me kwa akɔkye Nana ya ɛnano a obi ye bibi na mrantie bi sɔre yɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ hɔ na adeɛ na nipa ne yɛ na ɔmo bo nyoso nto ɔmo kɔ hɔ na deɛ ne nyina yɛ kan yɛ yɛsi ɛnya ne saa ɔman mu no sɛ obu susu sɛ obi ayɛ bone a ɛyɛ sɛ wonya nyina soɔ na ɛde apanish ɔman enti mi nkɔba da sɛ Ghana ni tu kwan a wo se wo wa call say NDC fo nkogina airport NDC fo nkogina border towns na omo stop Ghana fo omo tu kwan abra omo ni de friend no prima facie omo ni nyina so bi a kire say nipa na di bone wan ka say yen stop Kofi Tonto o si yen stop MPP fo omo tu kwan nyina emra ben na wodi gina so edin na wodi gina so aka say Ghana ni tu kwan a yen stop no from traveling. It is an act of illegality. But you see, Sam George and Yan Hubrasianka say, oh, Mr. Chairman, be a dear me ye no. Youthful exuberance be na me de ye entimu fanche me. He doubled down and was say, oh no na dia wo ye no. Enu ne save Ghana for sika because ono ne call na o call ye no na ma Joseph Hamin call Joseph Yamin call PMMC call CZ go there. Sam George, if you don't know, let me educate you. The TNS of Maimu PMMC is the national assayer. Se obi will go there or person de kwabonte, especially large scale and small scale licensed TNA exporters. What do go the nebekwa PMMC? Now PMMC are making sure say a whole tour is so train in our the wetria. Now what I say, you can't say as to check the purity of the gold. Now we are ya sign ya package near the kwama on it. And to gold na Joseph Yamin Eko CZ. Sa gold no na a Bank of Ghana for gold. Bank of no, it is for 6 weeks. Remember, Bank of Ghana for gold. omato normal process ne say omo de bema PMMC say normal package de ko na ye 327 kilos. In fact, na ye 16 boxes. Out of the 16 boxes, 17 boxes. Out of the 17 boxes, emu 16 a Bank of Ghana for there. And one another licensed exporter there. It's Bank of Ghana 16 boxes, and then they're coming down to 327 kilograms of gold. Our Bank of Ghana is sending. The moment Joseph Yamini let me tell you some of the things that happened. Sir, Charles, yes, send the gold to Abontia. Emrani Chile say within 30 days, so this dollar now when eba back to Ghana. And only a day so see the nasne. And to Sam George who actually now will take it denied Ghana the currency, the forex are here. Ya de so see the nasne. So we need catch that is the number one offense. And I say adia we ya etia o my Ghana. Sika nanki ya hwehwe animu say ebeba beboa o man no sidi no wo Sam George wo actions inti say sika no ama. So we need catch number 2. Go that Bank of Ghana de ko amano eno ne de kra petrol ni de ba no gold for oil na ye no. And because of Sam George who actions inti Ghana we nearly got into a petrol shortage. Samube kaya around that time. And who Sam George and now one me who say who na uma boys in here then ho. So who Sam George won't and anka Ghana yenya petrol shortage. So apart from say who actions no affecting currency stability, who actions no so nearly caused a national security problem. So when you make catch. Number 3, gold and the prices no etimichi sisa every day. Charles time one Sam George Emma almost seize gold no. And the last 6 weeks I almost seize gold in the phone. Do you know say we lost money? The country Ghana lost money because that time no gold value reduce here. And to who Sam George and number actions, irresponsible actions now we hear in intino. Who Sam George my Ghana sell lose money. So we need more make catch. So one person with decision I will take intino. We nearly got oil shortage, petrol shortage. Ghana currency is of fire. Ghana sell lose money because of the actual gold value and yenya. Now the tosunai. Other small scale exporters, any large scale exporters, for 6 weeks they couldn't export their gold. For 6 weeks they couldn't export their gold. Sam George, that was direct effect of your irresponsible action. Enti ubetna parliament. That's a minority leader pekwanya maun say, you know what, young man, admit to your challenges. Say, adia we no nenye. You are rather doubling down. Say, who was save Ghana? You didn't save Ghana anything. You rather caused Ghana. Enti the say for Obia Ubeye a minister of state in charge of one of the biggest portfolios. Now who name say who actions can be this detrimental to the country. Enti nanaya mi ubusamia. I will say Sam George admitting pose ono ne ma yamin muko PMMC ko CZ gold is enough prima facie for Yera John Dramani Mahama to rescind Sam George. I say Yera Mahama a pulu Sam George application on their parliament so may minister of state. Because idea why no what cause or minor problems, what cause or minor financial loss, what cause or minor security problems, what cause or minor business harmony. One action in TC ado kwatena minister or Ministry of Communication where a DNA says such irresponsible behavior no unko exhibit ho. And if anything Sam George should bow his head down in shame. And say Sam George Babonti be apologize to Ghana and say, Adia, me su ne me ban akɔ so ɔman no me pa ho akyɛw ɛno nti na mato me bo akyerɛkyerɛ ho no enti be die edi kan mesre yewura mahama sɛ ade Sam George na admitted to affected the state negatively, no, on the basis of that, on recalling Sam George appointment. That's one. Number two, Sayera Mahama and recalling Sam George appointment. Sayera Mahama and recalling Sam George appointment. Number two, minority yemfa nancy from Emaya approve Sam George. Emaya approve Sam George because Sam George has admitted to criminality, that he engaged in a criminal act. Enti one, Yera Mahama on recalling Sam George appointment. Number two, so Yera Mahama recalling appointment now. One minority for Munsari Nina Mamu approve Sam George appointment. Sɛ musimo approve na majority ni so omo ya omo nko plenary ho, but let the record show said the minority did not participate in endorsing somebody who has admitted to criminality. Let the record show. And I may bet na hanso no minkasa akwa, I have given evidence that shows say adia Sam George here no affected our currency, affected our national security, because a petrol eco shortage a national security problem affecting in businesses, etc. And that is not the behavior obi a person or minister of state esa wo exhibit. Nti na ya medie adia esi no adia esi nyina ye condemn. I am expecting civil society organizations to come out and condemn Sam George adia o say wutimi hye manfo kutupa say aban adwuma air function legally, emphasis on legally, who and how my stop aban adwuma. Is that how a minister should behave?